Hi, my name is Dr Lindquist. I'm an abdominal radiologist in Winnipeg in Canada at the University of Manitoba, which is where I did my residency, and then I did my fellowship at Northwestern in Chicago. And I'm just making this video to say what a fantastic experience I had for anybody who's applying to the fellowship. It was honestly one of the best years of my life, both personally and professionally. And that really came down to a few things. First of all, is the people that are at Northwestern. It was just a fantastic learning environment, very non-threatening, very collaborative with the attendings. They were all fantastic teachers, excellent people. I felt like within a couple of weeks of starting the fellowship, they were very friendly, and by the end of the year, they certainly felt like friends. And that's a relationship that's carried forward. I've stayed friends with several of them and collaborated on research projects as recently as last year. So the people that work there are just fantastic. It was honestly one of the best professional environments I've ever worked in. And I really loved going to work every day and seeing those people. Second of all was the exposure to the cases. There was a huge volume of cases to learn from and tons of scanners. So even with a pretty large fellowship program of the 6 of us, it felt like everybody was getting fantastic exposure to cases and seeing lots of volume every day. And after just the 1-year fellowship, I felt like in my first year of practice, I was pretty ready for pretty much anything they could throw at me. Everything at my actual job subsequently felt very manageable after having done the fellowship in Northwestern, because there was such a good array of cases, both oncologic and non-oncologic imaging. Particularly the hepatobiliary stuff I thought was a real strength of the fellowship, and which is a big part of my job now. So it was fantastic to get that exposure during fellowship. And then finally, the other thing that I loved about the fellowship was the atmosphere of the working environment. It was very, very collegial with the other fellows. We became friends very quickly and have stayed friends to this day. It was a very collaborative environment. It didn't feel competitive at all. And it felt like a bunch of friends going to work every day, which mattered a ton and made the whole experience even more positive. So I loved going to work every day and seeing everybody, both the attendings and my other fellows. And then finally, the other big part of the fellowship is getting to live in Chicago. Being a Canadian, I'd never left Canada before and studied anywhere else. So getting to move to the States for a year was super exciting, and Chicago was just a fantastic city for me. I'm a bit of a foodie, and I tried over 200 restaurants that year. So it was really fun getting to explore the restaurants in Chicago. The sporting events were fantastic as well. There was just an endless number of things to do in Chicago. I know for some people it's a bit of a downside having to face the Chicago winters, but coming from Canada, it was actually a big upgrade for me. So I enjoyed that part of it as well. But all in all, like I said, it was one of the best years of my life. I can't say enough good things about it. And anyone who's thinking about applying should have it at the top of their list, because it was just a fantastic experience, and can't recommend it enough. Thanks.